the question. We were Niger pilot. You don't know where the carrier is, but he's running.
And I know go kill man for this place.
Say go hit the ground.
Which drink you not get there? Why wanna take arrange the drink? Where you take drink? Okay, madam say make you tell her come. Okay. So now they tear nylon for drink just like that. Huh? Come, I beg. Where they no they go somewhere they pull your trouser. Come out. Ah, you do okay.
Yeah.
So come, you say who talks say you go hit ground running? Who talks say you go hit ground?
Our pilot now, where they carry us, they go where we don't. They carry us, they go where we don't.
Come, who they play that music? Lower. Lower the music.
I don't go put my name for BBC.
You done did it already.
The whole DSS will begin to find me. But now, I don't commit any this.
No, now waiting your president to talk. Now you talk.
Yes, now what you talk. So, when I enter, Baba, what will you do with this country where you get to that city?
There you go.
When I enter, I'll hit the ground.
But it's not falling from anywhere to hit the ground. Or was it falling from somewhere to hit the ground?
From election, from the Magu where everybody knows me enter. From the Magu where I do and everything. Now from there they bring a call.
Now therefore they bring a call. He say you go hit ground running.
Go hit the ground, keep running. Running. Yes, and that's what he's doing now. But he's running, we don't know where, because now be the captain, now be the pilot of the ship.
Yes, sir.
Captain of the ship, pilot of the convoy. But we don't know where the carriers they go.
That's so. Okay. So good evening everyone, Maazi Ezeoke here. Thank you for joining me. I am here at the Ground Zero. As usual, I am coming to you from the Ground Zero. You know, the last time I spoke to us, I told us about the challenges I do have with internet, but that I was looking to really solve that problem. And it appears that problem is been gradually being solved in my own little way. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I just came from Enugu now, so I have my press ID. See, that's my press ID. You can see that JJ Media. So police always like to ask, identify yourself. So if they do, we identify ourselves. So good evening, everyone. Joining us here, I am in the Ground Zero. This is a preparation for Christmas. You know, this is the biggest homecoming of the people of the Southeast. Pardon me and bear with me if you can hear some background noise. I mean, you know, I have workers, you know, people who've been working. It's time to relax and they are now relaxing, you know. So I'm coming to you from the Ground Zero, telling you where I'm coming from or where I am broadcasting from. And many of you are watching from wherever. So what I only need you to do is to tell me at this beginning, where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Let's get the comment section busy. Now, the thing that I want to do this evening is actually to discuss with us how and what to expect this Christmas 2023. You know, I'm going to probably take that within southern Nigeria. I mean, these are the places I've been in the last 3 months. Can you hear me actually? I don't know. Can anybody hear me? Sorry. If you can hear me, let me please know that you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up to know that you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me loud and clear? This is Maazi Ezeoke coming to you from the Ground Zero. Oh, okay, guys, thank you very much. Atlanta, Georgia, that is SM. Okay, that's it. And I have Kene Ude and Pesh State. Watching from Louisiana. Huh? No. That's not Louisiana. Hey, Lausanne, Switzerland. So I got to say good afternoon or good evening from that an individual watching from the United States. Then I will say to you watching me from Germany, schönen guten Abend. Schönen guten Abend. Schönen guten Abend. I hope you're watching from Switzerland. You're watching from the German part of Switzerland. And I am broadcasting from the dot nation. You know, during the time of Buhari, many of you understand the dot nation, the one that says, the dot thing. Atlanta, GA is where I'm watching from. Yes, Peach, thank you very much for watching me. And the reason why I want to do this quick stream before I jump to my next meeting that is starting by 9 Nigerian time is very simple. Some of you are wanting to know how the Southeast has been. And because I'm here in the Southeast, I'm going to tell you how Southeast has been. Southeast has been very, very peaceful. When I say peaceful, in all real sense of it, Southeast has been very, very peaceful. People drive around, people move around, there are no incidents. If anything that has to do with crime happen, I mean, that is natural, because whenever you have human habitations, once in a while you would have, crime occur. So that's it, and which is normal. But beyond that, everything is, top notch. Now, having been within the South in the last couple of days and weeks, I can tell you that starting from Port Harcourt to Uyo, basically Akwa Ibom, to Delta, Edo, these places are also quiet. The rate of crime that we used to know it is no longer the way it used to be. And thankfully to the governors of these states, for many of you who know that I do not say things out of just for saying sake, that I can tell you that there is a lot happening. When I meander, when I move around these vicinities, I can tell you because I speak to the ants, I speak to the grassroots, I speak to the street because I am of the street. And because I am of the street, I am and I mingle with people, right? So, again, people, having said that, even within the Southwest, in my view, is actually being peaceful. We have minimal incidences of herdsmen stuff. The roads are in some areas terribly bad, but I can also tell us that there are some, remedial works that is being done. Like today, while I was in Ogidi today, on my way to Enugu earlier today, going through Ogidi, you know that the old road before Ien, if you're coming from Port, is being done. And the only thing that I don't like is, I don't like when people do work that they were paid to do, they will be advertising it. What do I mean? There is a section before Iyenu that is being fixed by Professor Chukwu Machao Soludo, the governor of Anambra State. And there is this massive billboard put on that road. And I'm like, even without that billboard, we know who the governor is and we know who's doing that road. So that is, in my view, not needed. That's a constructive criticism. I don't want anybody to take it in the negative. So, but beyond that, Benin bypass is being honestly worked on, and I give it to the government, right? If you're heading to Enugu, the MTN concession that is happening there is ongoing. It's a hell of a job is ongoing there, and will they finish this Christmas? No. But I think this Christmas, a lot of palliatives is going to be on that road to make it possible. Then if you're heading to Port Harcourt, towards, what's it called? you know, if you're living in Enugu, you will see that the roads, these bad sections are being taken off, and they are replacing them. And because they are replacing them, you know, it's people are using one way. I mean, if you're going to Enugu to join Four Corners, that place is also being done. Now, even the Nsoka Kogi route that we all saw video where trailers can basically look as if they are being buried on ground, you can see that that section also is being done. As I speak to you, there is a lot happening, but there is more government can do. The government, especially the federal government, hasn't shown enough dedication to service and haven't shown enough restraint to understand that and feel the pains of you and I, to understand that one, that the Nigerians are hungry, and because the Nigerians are hungry, if you do not have anything to eat, you know, it's not a justification, but if when people are hungry, they become more receptible to crime. You know, people pushing them to do one or two things. So what am I saying in essence? The government of Tinubu hasn't really, you know, shown Nigerians the good faith that they, you know, can save money with, like, people with common sense. It appears common sense has eluded them, starting from the Senate president, who yesterday in Akwa Ibom story that he built. You know, one of the things that is very weird, that a man built a stadium in Akwa Ibom, names it after himself. Yesterday, almost all the senators flew from Abuja to Akwa Ibom Stadium, Gospel Stadium in Akwa Ibom, to celebrate his birthday. The birthday was filled to the brim. You won't imagine, you know, such thing. It's, you know, Alero, thank you very much. Alero of Nigeria. Alaro, Vigates there. That's my good friend. We met in Frankfurt in Germany during the campaign. But no matter what, we are still, yes, Alaro, thank you. I can see you are doing well. And I am here in Ground Zero in Nigeria. We are all getting ready and prepping for Christmas. Everybody is in high spirit. You can see behind me, you know, one love, thank you very much. You know, people are really, you know, let me tell you, many of you watching me from the diaspora, I can say this enough to us. I'm not trying to mock anybody. But when you sit down somewhere in your heating room, in your sitting room where you're spending time because of snow, heating the room, and you're reading the news, you think everybody here is dead. Look at us here. We are dead. This is Southeast. We are here. You know, people are moving on. People are engaging. Do you understand? People are prepping for Christmas, trying to finish stuff. You know, whatever they are doing. You know, engaging. You know, getting ready. And the road is getting busy. You can imagine all the planes coming into Enugu from Ethiopia, the ET today. Like today, I went to the airport to collect, you know, baggages. So the planes coming in, the people that came in on Friday haven't even gotten their luggages. It's to tell you, the planes are filled to the brim. So if we have the second terminal finished, you can see that people will begin to use and more flights will come in. So what we need is the little the governments are doing while we hold government in their broadcast and demanding for more. When they do little, when they do good, we also you know, give them kudos. And when they appears not to be getting it right, let's go and bring our hammers and bring our bokos in order to whip their back asses, you know, and get them to work. And that's all. That's what it ought to be. Understand, guys? So, you know, guys, let's share this stream and like. Only 3 people liking the stream now. Come on. That's not encouraging. Alero, thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. I am still Maazi Ezeoke, and I am coming to you live from the Ground Zero. For many of you who are asking questions on Abia State, if you haven't watched my Abia video, it was released about 3 or 4 hours ago while I was still on the way. Are you in your house? Chooks Bond. Location indifferent. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you my location. You know, that's what I normally do. I know. Some of you are on gone no man, so I will not share my location. Sorry, Bond. On a joking side, I'm not going to share my location because if I do, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to. But I am in the southeast. That's one thing. You can see, you can see that things are, things are really the way they are, and things are happening. Yeah, thank you, chicks. Thank you, chicks. Yeah, thank you. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Can you're laughing. It's not a laughing matter. Imagine now if I share my location now, instead of some people to come and buy me, you know what I drink, my palm wine. They'll come and dash me granite. No. Not everybody that is watching me that is happy. Not everybody that watches me and see me preach about the peace that we must inculcate in ourselves, the need to build a livable homeland. Not everybody who watches me, I know that. I'm not, I'm not oblivious of that fact. Not everybody is happy. Therefore, for those of you who are not happy, but you keep coming back, I say thank you very much. So for those of you who keep coming back and like what we do on this platform, please give me a thumbs up. Come on now. Okay, let me pause for a minute. Just give me a thumbs up. Let's count it. We are 5 now. 5 times thumbs up, please. Please. Okay, 5 only. 1, 2, 3. Should we stop? Okay. If we want us to stop, then that's so be it. Oh, Nanepa. Bless Nepa don't come. Yes, so guys, like I said, if you have any questions, the reason why I chose to do this is based on so many questions that many of you are asking. How is the Southeast? Is it safe to come? And I say, it's safe to be here. I've been here. I'm here. It's safe. I move around. It's safe. So guys, any question? Thank you, whoever just liked the video now. Thank you very much. Just like and share. Like and share. Minimize it. Oh, thank you very much. Another person liked the video. Thank you very much. If you want to support us, you can also always support us with super stickers and super charts. Right? If you want Maazi Ezeoke to go by my usual palm wine, my usual palm wine. And one thing I can also tell us, for those of you who are watching, I'm not doing adverts for Elon Musk, but because of the internet issues that I've been having, I can tell us that Elon Musk's internet is working. The only thing is that it's very...
They wait for the grant to run.
Yeah, so big town, he said he doesn't have money to bail me, I beg. No, but come, there is nothing. Who will kidnap me? Because I'm of the street, I am of the street, I am in the street, and I am born and conceived in the street. So because of that, right? Now we know.
You know, go police filling station.
Now we they run things. Because now we they run things here. Now we they run things.
Nobody gets illegal market. Nobody gets.
So nobody, the guys at my back are discussing something. Many of them are northerners. They are working, and many of them are. Some of them are, or rather, majority of them are Yorubas actually. But when you hear the things when they talk about on their own, no, I'm not prompting. No, they are just discussing and I'm eavesdropping. Man, say nobody votes this government. Wallahi, this government is a rogue government. Sorry. I know election is over, but if you hear what the grassroots, this is not online, what the people are saying, people are hungry. I tell you. You can imagine now, I've just ordered a couple of bags of rice, and you can't imagine that the bag of rice that I used to buy between 13,000 and 18,000 just a couple of years back, it's now 50,000. 50. Local rice, so this is not imported foreign rice, because I've decided and I've sworn that nobody in my household would ever eat anything foreign rice. If we know we eat local rice, make we all die, right? And that is the way to go. But here we are in Nigeria. If you go to National Assembly now, they're all eating foreign rice. They're all driving foreign cars. They're even infarting You know, they are inverting foreign side chicks. That's what I had. I had it with the other ear. Can I imagine?
Is it not pumping?
So everything local here is what we should be. That's what we should be encouraging ourselves. We just want to make it a very quick street. If you do not have any further questions from us, I will say, I will be leaving us. But bear in mind that we will keep coming back. We will keep coming. So tomorrow, here, you know, there is no more sit at home. I'll be driving around there tomorrow, no sit at home, obviously. But in some hinterlands, because of you know, people still being afraid, and you know, they would, you know, there might some people may not come out. But there is something that I also want to share with some of us. You know that next week Saturday, that is the 15th, will be the date Maazi Nnamdi Kanu will be going to, will be appearing at the Supreme Court in Abuja. And it is expected that on Saturday next week, being the 15th, that he will be set free. And last week, I went to Onitsha, and on my way back, I used the public transport. And there was a conversation that ensued, and people were talking about the small criminalities happening within the Southeast. And many people in that bus, nobody knew who I was. You know, I just in the corner with my glasses, so nobody knew. Many people, but there's something they said that was very, you know, the meat of that conversation that evening was something very, very sudden. One in that bus forcefully argued that whoever was behind the you know, whatever is happening in the Southeast, that they must stop, that this is destroying the economy. I agree. I totally agree. And that has always been my position, because you cannot destroy your homeland because you have an agreement with someone else. And I have used this analogy often and more, and every time I use the same analogy, that is akin to going to your kindred meeting. You have an argument with someone, you go home, lock up your household, and light up your house in order for your household to die or die of hunger. Nobody does that. But another set of people in that bus argue also even more forcefully that it appears that people kind of support indirectly what was happening as a result of the sympathy of the incarceration or the illegal rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. Right? Now, the two arguments here met at a point, and that meeting point is release Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once that is done, anyone seen, heard, committing such crimes should be dealt with. I agree too. However, the only hack I have with that line of thought is by positing and pushing for such narrative, it then means that you are not willing for the state to fight crime, because it could be that when the veil is unmasked, you may know the person behind the masquerade. You know, most times I speak in parables. So that is the point. But either way, there is one thing, and there is one thing I pray, and I think for many, to have a very peaceful Christmas without any incident of anyone hiding on, you know, behind anything, you know, arguing that this is the reason why X, Y, Z is happening, is to say that by Saturday on the 15th, that he will be set free. And if that happens, I believe there will be more joyous and prosperous Christmas. People, I say happy Christmas in advance to all of us. Great audio. Thank you very much. I never knew that, you know, thanks Elon Musk. Hey, but why should, honestly, I don't want to be mentioning it that I am using Elon Musk's internet now, but because he should be paying me, it's very effing expensive. The other day on Rudolph's show, I said, can anybody help us get that internet? But nobody did. But we are pushing. It's expensive, but if you convert the money in dollars, for many of you who earn in dollars, if you convert the money in pounds, it's actually not about £250. About £250. Convert it in dollar, about $320. But here for Nigeria, wow, man, easy. So that's why when we say if you can support us with super sticker, super chat, or even if you want to do us OPay or PAMPay, we take everything now. He's dominating all sectors, I tell you. Alaro, he's dominating indeed all sectors. For so good of you who may wish to know, if you want to give us a answer, you can also do that. 708 004226 708 004226. So that is the answer. That is only PAMPay and OPay. OPay OPAY and PAMPay PALMPAY. So guys, only 9 people just like the game. Well, I can't force you, but please let's keep coming back. This platform is the platform where we explore the truth behind every single headline that you read. It's been a tremendous challenge that we have had over the time as a result of internet, because we know that this Christmas time the internet is even going to get worse. So we are doing everything humanly possible to make sure support my brother for a better Nigeria. Oh, Alaro, thank you very much. Let me pin that your message, sir. Let me pin that your message. Right? So let me pin that your message. So thank you everyone. What's the time? So if you have any questions, if you don't mind, if you have any question that you want to ask, you can ask me any question. Nothing is off limits, and I'll answer any question. As long as we are respectful to one another, nothing on this platform is off limits. Okay, so let me just wait just quickly for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, then before we tidy up. Any questions? So, Alero, ich hoffe, euch geht's gut da in Deutschland. Und mein Freund also aus der Schweiz, den sage ich auch, schönen guten Abend und auf Wiedersehen. Wir werden uns bald sehen. Hoffentlich, wenn alles gut geht, dann werde ich euch im Januar wahrscheinlich dann doch besuchen. Aber bis dann bin ich noch immer in Nigeria hier. Dann werde ich auch hier wahrscheinlich noch länger bleiben. Ich bin immer noch der Herr Ezeoke und sage dann für euch gute Nacht. I say to all of us, au revoir. Warum zu kurz? Ja, weil Chooks is saying, why do I have to go? Chooks, wir sehen uns, dass gesegnet bleibst. Danke, gleich auch. Chooks, ich muss raus, weil ich gleich noch ein Meeting habe. Und deswegen muss ich, aber hoffentlich morgen, wenn es geht, werde ich dann ab jetzt täglich 7 Uhr nigerianischer Zeit, das ist auch 6 Uhr englische Zeit, dann werde ich dann jeden Abend, wenn es geht, werde ich ein bisschen versuchen, außer Politik zu bleiben. So, people, what I said was, I will try as much as possible to make my broadcast very frequent and viele danke Chooks. When that is permitted, I would want to do more of some broadcasts, but that's going to be outside of politics. I will try as much as possible, but there is There is a cartoon by Asoko that I saw and I loved it so much. It says, on your bad debt, you know, Nigeria is owing so many nations. It says, on your bad debt, we shall stand. On your bad debt, we shall stand. On your bad debt, on your bad debt. So there is no reason why I wouldn't throw jab, but I hope to be in the studio environment the next time so that I can add some violence and some Odumeje stuff to the mix. Guys, honestly, I feel not to go, but definitely I must go. I must go. I thank you all for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am still Maazi Ezeoke. Good night, and I love you all. Ciao, guys.